Welcome to botany class. Let's move to the next topic, fungi. First question, general characteristic features of fungus. What are the characters of fungus? Let's see. The fungal hypha, the thallus of fungi, which is made up of filamentous, branched, highly branched structure called as hypha. Majority of the fungus, the thallus is made up of filamentous, branched structure called as hypha. A number of hypha get interwoven to form a mycelium. The hypha is a filamentous structure, long filamentous structure, branched structure named as hypha. Majority of fungal plant body or the thallus is made up of this hypha. A number of hypha interwoven to form as a mycelium. The cell wall of the fungus, which is made up of chitin. Cell wall of the fungus is made up of chitin. So first you know about the hypha, what is hypha, what is mycelium, and the fungal cell wall is made up of chitin. Now this mycelium is two different categories. It is organized into two different categories. Mycelium of the thallus is organized or categorized into two. This mycelium, which is based on the presence and absence of septa. The mycelium is categorized into two based on the presence and absence of septa. If the septa is present, the fungal hypha is, here is the fungal hypha. Some hypha or the mycelium, hypha interwoven structures which are collected, each hypha filamentous branched structure is hypha, which is interwoven to form as a mycelium. Now there is septate and aseptate. The mycelium is based on septa, presence and absence of septa. If septa is present, that is septate. If septa is absent, it is called aseptate. In the aseptate hypha, this is the aseptate hypha. Here the nucleus is more and the term is cenocytic. Cenocytic nuclei. So there is no septa. Each nuclei without septa, there is no compartments, divisions. But in the septate hypha, here the plant body which contains number of septa. So each nuclei is divided into a septa. So this is septate, aseptate. If the mycelium is aseptate, the condition is cenocytic, that is multinucleate. The nucleus are more. If it is septate, each cell divided into compartments. So septate, this is the septate hypha, septate, and it is aseptate. And the condition of aseptate is cenocytic and septate is this divided into divisions, compartments. So mycelium is categorized into two based on the presence and absence of septa. This is the type. Now this mycelium, the mycelium is organized, this mycelium, this is hypha, and when it is interwoven together, which is formed as a mycelium, mycelium is organized loosely or compactly. When it is arranged loosely or compactly, It's known as plectenchyma, the term of the tissue. The tissue, the mycelium, which is organized into loosely arranged or compactly arranged structures of tissues known as plectenchyma. Based on this loosely arranged and compactly arranged, it's again classified into prosenchyma and pseudoparenchyma. Prosenchyma, pseudoparenchyma. Prosenchyma is the mycelium which is arranged loosely. Loosely arranged tissues are called as prosenchyma. Pseudoparenchyma, which is compactly arranged. Compactly arranged structures are called as pseudoparenchyma. Now, this thallus, the fungal plant body is a thallus body, and it produces sometimes the entire thallus which produces the fruiting body called as holocarpic. Holocarpic. The holocarpic meaning the entire thallus is produce the fruiting body, or it is eucarpic. If it is eucarpic, certain regions of the fruiting body is certain region of the hypha or the mycelium which produces the fruiting body, remaining region it forms the vegetative structures, that is eucarpic. Holocarpic, eucarpic. Holocarpic is the entire thallus which turns into fruiting body. The fruiting body produced in the entire thallus is called as holocarpic. Eucarpic, part of the partial certain regions of the thallus which produces the fruiting body, and the remaining part which is vegetative structure. Then asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction takes place in fungus. The asexual phase, there are two different phases, asexual phase and sexual phase. In asexual phase, the term is anamorph. Anamorph and telomorph. What is anamorph? The asexual phase of the plant body is called as anamorph, and the sexual phase is called as telomorph. Then sometimes both the phases are present in the same thallus is known as holomorph. Three different definitions are here: anamorph, telomorph, holomorph. What is anamorph? The asexual phase of the thallus is called anamorph. The sexual phase of the thallus is called telomorph, and both the phases, asexual and sexual phase, is known as holomorph. So these are the general characteristic features of fungus. And reproduction takes place by asexual method and sexual method. So asexual method, it produces different spores or different structures and it forms. But sexual reproduction, there are three different types. Fusion of the protoplast. First type of fusion is fusion of protoplast, that is plasmogamy. Protoplast fuse together and forms, the type is plasmogamy. Or nuclear fusion, fusion of nucleus is called karyogamy, and production of spores by meiosis. By meiotic division, spores produce. In this three method, sexually the fungus reproduces. What are they? Plasmogamy, karyogamy, and production of spores by means of meiotic division. Now let's move to the next question. Classification. Here the kingdom, the fungus, the kingdom fungi which is known as Mycetae. Mycetae. The fungus, the entire kingdom of fungi is called as Mycetae, which is subdivided into three divisions. There are three major divisions. The entire fungus, they are known as Mycetae. Mycetae is divided into three subdivisions, namely Gymnomycota, Mastigomycota, Ammastigomycota. Commonly when we look at the fungus is achlorophyllous. All the plants, compared to all the other plants, there is a great difference among fungus because it lacks chlorophyll. So fungus are this Mycetae, the kingdom Mycetae are achlorophyllous, saprophytic or parasitic, unicellular or multicellular, and the cell wall is made up of chitin. And sexually and asexual reproduction taking place. Nutrition is absorptive type except slime molds. They are the common characteristic features of Mycete. So it's commonly divided into three divisions, main divisions. They are Gymnomycota, Mastigomycota and Amastigomycota. How it differs, these three divisions? Gymnomycota, the thallus which shows phagotrophic nutrition. Phagotrophic, it engulfs the entire food, phagotrophic, and it lacks cell wall. So division Gymnomycota, under this Gymnomycota, all the species, plant species which is phagotrophic and it lacks cell wall. And Mastigomycota, the cells are flagellate cells, and the nutrition is absorptive type. Absorptive type, it able to absorb the food in the form of liquid, absorptive type of nutrition. And the thallus is cenocytic. This type of thallus, cenocytic thallus, cenocytic multinucleus, cenocytic thallus. So first one, Gymnomycota, which is phagotrophic and lacks cell wall, and Mastigomycota, which is flagellate cells, nutrition is absorptive and it is cenocytic thallus. Then Amastigomycota. In Amastigomycota, the thallus is unicellular to multicellular and the body is divided into septa. So septate hypha. It ranges from unicellular to multicellular and the plant body is septate. Now these three divisions are subdivided into several types. The subdivision of Gymnomycota is Aggressio-Gymnomycotina. There are two divisions, two subdivisions, Aggressio-Gymnomycotina, Plasmogymnomycotina. So Gymnomycotina subdivided into two. What are they? Aggressio-Gymnomycotina, Plasmodiogymnomycotina. So this subdivisions again divided into several classes. So this subdivision Aggressio-Gymnomycotina divided into the class, two different classes. Here there is one class, Aggressio-Mycotina divided into one class and Plasmogymnomycotina divided into two classes. Aggressio-Gymnomycotina, the class is Acrasiomycetes, class which ends with mycetes. This is Acrasiogymnomycotina subdivision, class ends with Acrasiomycetes. Likewise, Plasmodiogymnomycotina, the class is Protosteliomycetes and Myxomycetes. So all the classes which ends with mycetes, Protosteliomycetes and Myxomycetes. Now this division Mastigomycota subdivided into Haplomastigomycotina and Diplomastigomycotina. Haplo and Diplo. Mastigomycota is the division. Subdivision is Haplomastigomycotina and Diplomastigomycotina. The classes are here two classes. Haplomastigomycotina divided into two classes, divided into three classes. Chytridiomycetes, Hyphochytridiomycetes, Plasmodiophoromycetes. What are the three classes? Chytridiomycetes, Hyphochytridiomycetes, Plasmodiophoromycetes. Likewise, Diplomastigomycotina is divided into one class, that is Oomycetes. This is Oomycetes. Now Amastigomycota, the division is, main division is Amastigomycota, which produces asexual. What are the characters of this? Which is ranges from unicellular to multicellular. The plant body is septate plant body, and asexual reproduction takes place by means of budding, fragmentation and conidia formation, and sexual reproduction takes place by means of producing spores. So Zygomycotina, here subdivision, division Amastigomycota divided into subdivision. There are 4 subdivisions. They are zygomycotina, ascomycotina, basidiomycotina and deuteromycotina. Zygomycotina, which divided into 2 classes. They are zygomycetes and trichomycetes. Zygomycetes, trichomycetes. Ascomycotina divided into ascomycetes. The class is ascomycete. Division, subdivision is ascomycotina. Basidiomycotina, the class is basidiomycetes. And deuteromycotina, class is deuteromycetes. So you are going to learn in brief about few classes here. They are oomycetes, zygomycetes, ascomycetes, basidiomycetes and deuteromycetes. Let's see only 2 today and the remaining in the next class. What are oomycetes and what are zygomycetes? Oomycetes. The characteristic features of oomycetes. The class, the oomycetes which belongs to the division, everything comes under the kingdom Mycetae. The division is Mastigomycota. Oomycetes comes under the classification Mastigomycota and the subdivision Diplomastigomycotina and the class is oomycetes. So this oomycetes organisms, the fungus oomycetes are cenocytic. So cenocytic is multinucleated, cenocytic, that is aseptate condition, and the cell wall is made up of glucan and cellulose. Glucan and cellulose, cell wall of oomycetes are made up of glucan and cellulose, and it produces zoospore. Spores are produced, zoospores are produced, and it produces the flagella, 2 different types, whiplash and tinsel type. Whiplash type of flagella which lacks hair-like structures, and tinsel flagella, and sexual reproduction takes place by the production of oogamous type. Sexual type of reproduction is oogamous. The class is oomycete. Sexual reproduction takes place by means of oogamous type. Asexual reproduction by means of zoospore. Now, next division, subdivision, zygomycotina. So, the class is zygomycetes. Zygomycete species are zygomycetes. One of the example is Mucor, Rhizopus. This all comes under this zygomycetes. Most of these fungus are saprophytic or parasitic. Saprophytic, they are grown on dead and decayed matters of plants and animal remains. So mostly it is saprophytic. Common bread mold, example Mucor, Rhizopus, these all are examples of this bread mold, saprophytic fungus. So this is the structure of this saprophytic fungus, and certain species which grows on dung, that is coprophilous. So saprophytic, it may live as a saprophytic or parasitic or coprophilous. So these 3 categories it grows. Example Mucor and Rhizopus. The thallus, this is the rhizoid which produces, and asexually which produces the spores. The spores are produced inside the sporangia. This is the structure called sporangium. Inside the sporangium there are number of sporangiospores are developed. Spores are developed inside, and these are the hypha which grows erect are called as sporangiophore. And this sexual reproduction, it produces sexual reproduction takes place by means of fusion of gametangia. Here it produces the zygomycetes, the name zygomycetes, which produces zygospores. Zygospores are developed. So these are the characteristic features of zygomycetes. So today you learned general characteristic features of fungus and the kingdom Mycetae. Among this you learned only 2 types, oomycetes and zygomycetes. Learn before the next class. Draw this diagram. Rhizopus and mucus diagram is clearly given in the book. Draw it in the classroom. Thank you.